Hi, I'm Katie Quintana. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show a quick video of us getting ready for our October pantry freezer challenge. So for the month of October, we are going to try to only eat what we have in our pantry and our freezer. I mean, we have stockpiled a lot over the year. We had got a quarter of beef and we still have a ton of it left. We've been stockpiling a little bit at a time as things are on sale, so we have a lot to go off of. So I'm just going to try to make recipes that work with what we have, try not to have to buy anything for them. We are really going to try to cut down our grocery shopping. We usually spend about $125 a week for our family of 6, so we are going to try to cut that down a lot and see how much we can save. Hopefully we'll only go to the store every 2 weeks or so, and hopefully we'll spend under our $125 budget even when we go on that. So it'll really depend on things like diapers and formula and stuff. So we're trying to get the baby off formula because she's 14 months now. So hopefully if we can cut that out, that saves. And my son is almost potty trained, so close. So if he can finish potty training, we won't have to buy any more diapers or pull-ups. So that will also help a lot. The only thing I can think of that we still need to buy that we haven't got bought yet is cat food, so that will be coming out of the budget for the next time we're at the store, and then probably diapers for the baby. But hopefully all the other things, should be stocked up on toiletries and things like that, because that also comes out of our grocery budget. So when I say we spend $125 a week, it's for everything. But like I said, we bought beef earlier in the year, so we aren't having to buy a whole lot of meat each time, but I do buy chicken sometimes. So that kind of is all in that price. So I'm going to start by showing you what we have in our fridge and pantry and freezers, so you kind of see what we're starting with. And then we will go over kind of an overview or maybe what menu I'm kind of planning for the next month. And I think I'm going to make a trip to Sam's Club just to stock up on some fresh fruits and stuff because we're pretty low on all that. Okay, so this is what is in my first pantry section. So I just have one thing of crushed pineapple that we use for making Watergate salad, 1 can of olives, some corn. These olives have not been very good. We usually go through olives right away, so I will not be buying the Great Value pack anymore, just in case you're wondering. They aren't very good. We have 1 thing of soup, chicken noodle soup, green chilies that we add to a lot of stuff, coconut milk because I had a recipe that called for it and I just haven't made it since I bought it. There's probably, I don't know, a few of these left. I don't know, 5 or 6 of them left. Then we have these just for like when someone gets sick, really is the only time we've ever used them. Big jar of pickles. 1 thing left of this twin pack of hamburger helper. Then 1 random jar of baby food that the baby just brought me. Got, looks like 8 cans of tomato soup, 8 cans of Rotel, 1 thing of chili, 2 black beans, 3, well there was 3 navy beans. Baby must have taken 1. Let's see. Over here. 3 navy beans, and then we have 6 refried beans. 3 big things of diced tomatoes. We've got 3 pounds of spaghetti noodles. Then we have a whole lot of these suddenly salads. I stocked up for a couple weeks in a row because they were on sale for $1, which they're usually like $2.30. So for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row they were on sale, so I added just a couple to my cart each time. So now we have a stock up. And then we have 7 cans of tomato sauce. And this one, we just have some Cheerio snacks for the baby. Sakaya likes to eat this sometimes. Sometimes I'll eat this for breakfast. We have our oats that go in our smoothies. Then it looks like we have a couple things of ranch dressing, a little thing of mayonnaise. Usually we don't buy these, but we were on a road trip and we thought we might use it, but then we didn't open it. Strawberry jam, and then picante sauce. The kids really like ramen noodles, so we do them actually fairly often, more than I want to, but they're nice and easy and really cheap. So we do have a bunch of those. This is what we have left of the baby food that we just haven't used because she doesn't really eat it very much anymore. And then we have some oatmeal packs, and then this biscuit thing is almost full. Okay, this is my baking cabinet. So here's flour, self-rising, sugar, but then we also have rice. We actually have 2 things of rice right now. And then probably half a box of these shells, Then we have some lasagna noodles back there, 2 pounds of spaghetti unopened, and then one that's half used. So that's what we have in this cupboard. All right, this cabinet really needs organized, but right now we have some beef and chicken broth back there, some extra sprays and syrups and honey. Then we have some peanut butter, our pancake mixes, popcorn, Nutella, walnuts, and this is some dried hash brown things. We don't really use them very often, but they're there if we need them. Then we got my low-carb tortillas, some yellow corn tortillas, and then just a few flour tortillas left, and a loaf of bread. This is where I keep all of my pre-made smoothie stuff, so I can just throw those in the morning. So for our snacks, pretty much we just have some goldfish right now, 1.5 bags of tortilla chips left, little crumbs. Then we have a bunch of these Cliff Bars someone gave us, but they're not the kids' favorite kind, so they kind of sit here for a while, but hopefully they'll get ate up. And then we have a brand new pack of almonds. That is usually what my snacks are. All right, here's my fridge that I haven't cleaned for you, so sorry. This is leftover pasta from last night. Then we have 1.5 containers of cream cheese, which is what we use for our smoothies. Half a thing of sour cream, which usually goes down here in one of the doors. Baby's fingers are in the way. Then we have some heavy whipping cream and just a couple pickles left in here. We got 36 eggs, some yogurt, some Velveeta cheese that we don't use very often, but it's there if we need it. Tomatoes, butter, 1.5 gallon, well, 1 1/3 gallons of milk really. Some almond milk, which we use for the smoothies. Some block cheese. We have pepperonis and bologna, hot dogs, some ham, 2 things of bacon bits, and then a couple slices of cheese it looks like, and 2 cheese sticks. Then we have some romaine lettuce, celery, carrots, cucumber, and a couple other carrots. Then we have a 5-pound bag of shredded cheese, and just the ending of that bag. We have these crescent rolls that one of my sons really likes. Some plain yogurt, some cream cheese. I think there's 3 packs left in here. Then we have our Parmesan, condiments, jalapenos, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we got in there, some jams. So, all right, this is our fridge freezer. So we have some frozen bananas we put in our smoothies, some strawberry banana frozen mix, some spinach, then an extra thing of baking butter, some more fruit for our smoothies, some hash browns, it doesn't look like they got recovered, waffles for the kids, sausage patties. And then we have, they really like these frozen burritos, which also really aren't good for you, but it's a nice easy lunch sometimes and we all eat them. Then here we have 3 servings of taco soup and 2 chilies that I like to warm up for lunch for myself, not selves. The kids really like garlic bread, so we'll do that with noodles sometimes, so we have 1 thing of those. Some french fries. Then we have a bunch of pre-cooked hamburger patties because when we had an issue in our defrost, or our deep freezer didn't get shut, and so we had to cook up a bunch of our meat, and that's pretty much what's left is that those pre-cooked hamburger patties. And here's, I don't know, probably 3 pounds of chicken thighs. Then, baby's putting mayonnaise in the freezer. Thanks, baby. Then here's a bunch of veggies. So we have some like zucchini spiral noodles, some diced cauliflower, then bell peppers and peas and stir-fry veggies and mixed veggies and stuff. So that's what we have in there. Okay, this is our deep freeze. So we'll start with the door. We got 2 pounds of bacon, some cranberry juice, 2 things of green beans, squash, pepper and onions, 2 things of peas. This is probably needs thrown out. It was some extra roast potato and carrots. Pineapple, spinach. Then we have some tortillas, some more french fries. This is about 2 pounds of chicken thighs. This is some more chicken that I got on sale, chicken breasts in here. Then we have a bunch of things like brisket, chuck roast, there's arm roast. There's a bunch of those. I don't even know. You see, how gross it is. I'm sorry. Like I said, our freezer leaked and everything kind of started to defrost and got really gross. So we had to cook up a bunch of stuff and refreeze what was still pretty much frozen. So we had some sirloin steaks. So we have quite a bit of this since we did get a quarter of beef and we've got a lot left still. We've been really doing a lot of chicken, so we've been keeping the beef. We do a lot of, soups and stuff over the winter time with ground beef, like chilies and taco soups and stuff. So I've kind of been keeping all this ground beef for those kind of recipes for the winter. So hopefully this makes us through all winter. I'm not even sure how many are there. It looks like maybe 5 tall in the back row, 5, 10, 15, I don't know, gives you probably about 28 pounds or so. Then we have things like rib steak and T-bones in here, a little bit of hamburger patties, some more sausage patties, couple more steaks down there. Then we got chili, taco soup, and a taco lasagna made. And this taco lasagna is enough for us to have at least 2 dinners out of, so it's a big one. Then we have these dump and go crock pot meals. So we have 3 things of fajitas. Actually, we have 4 things of fajitas and then 2 things of chicken roast. Then we have 2 things of bread. So that is what we've got to work with for the whole month. All right, so I was running low on some fresh fruits and veggies and I wanted to get some before we started this month off. So I got 10 pounds of apples, a bunch of bananas, 6 peppers, 10 pounds of potatoes, and then I also got, I needed baby formula, and then I got an extra box of waffles and an extra bag of tortillas for the month. Hopefully that'll last us the whole time. So this was all from Sam's Club. I did also get a rotisserie chicken and some rolls for dinner. And luckily we'll have a lot of leftover chicken to start the week off with, and some leftover rolls we'll eat later this month. I put them in the freezer. All right, here's just a quick overview of what our menu looks like for this month. So we just have a lot of things like chicken burritos and roast, and then we always have leftovers on Thursday. Sundays I don't plan because sometimes we're eating at someone else's house or you invite someone over, and in that case we usually just grill something up real quick. So I don't really schedule anything, and we'll usually eat leftovers or just kind of throw together noodles or something on those days if we don't have people over. So it's just kind of some things that we already have in the freezer, like taco soup, taco lasagna, chili, chicken fajitas. Those are already all in the freezer ready to go. And then it's things easy like baked potatoes or burritos. We have 1 hamburger helper left. Then we have spaghetti. Then we have quite a few roasts, so I'm going to try to make roasts a few times. Things like jalapeno popper chicken. It's really spicy and we like it, but our kids don't, so we also do noodles and veggies on those nights. So I kind of wrote what the kids are having, what we're having for sides. So like the kids don't really eat steak, so we also are making hot dogs at the same time. But then we'll use the steak the next night with our rice and beans, because the kids will eat the rice and beans and we'll just add steak to ours. Different things like that. So this is kind of what we're doing. Over here I made notes where I forgot to buy pasta sauce, and then we'll need at least 1 more thing of hot dogs because we're having hot dogs up here. So we'll need another thing. So halfway through the month when we do, I'll buy these 2 things with what other fresh fruit and veggies we need. All right, so that was just a quick look at what our menu looks like for the month. I will let you know how close we follow that, if we change things up or do something differently. So when I do my updates, I'll let you know. Things for lunch, we are just going to do easy things that the kids like. So we'll probably do grilled cheese sandwiches or more noodles or quesadillas or, I don't know, potatoes or some things that they like that are really easy. We don't usually eat a very large lunch. They will eat their fruit during the day as snacks, and then we do have a little bit of goldfish and things like that they can snack on, but also like all those peppers I bought, they will eat through those. They eat at least 1 apple each a day, and then obviously bananas are a big favorite. So we'll do that, and we'll do smoothies sometimes for lunch or snacks. Breakfast is going to be a lot of waffles and then eggs and a little bit of cereal that they have left. And I'll probably do smoothies a lot or eggs for my breakfast. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll follow us along this whole month and kind of see what we are making for dinners. I'll kind of do an update maybe each week or maybe every 2 weeks. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're interested in seeing all the updates and any other of our Christian parenting, lifestyle, homemaking videos.